Yo! I wanted to do a step-by-step video on how to trade options on SPY, but it works the same as other big stocks too. So you gotta have an order manager, options chain, and I got a chart right here. And what you do is you just double-click the ask, it loads up the option, right? And it doesn't really matter what strike the equity price is gonna move these prices of these contracts. So you got a bid and an ask in between the spread, just like on shares. This number is baked into the price of the equity chart. And stay tuned. I got a live video at the end of this of me doing it live. But I wanted to go over some of these basics that I didn't put in that video. Expiries. So if you're day trading, I recommend same day or whatever. It really doesn't matter. These are going to give you best bang for your buck as far as volatility. So that's SPY and Q. So I like to do weeklies and the day of, right? So I'm using Fridays. Today's Thursday, so got Friday's expiry. And to do the same day expiries, you got to have at least $2,000 in certain brokers. So you want to make sure all this is together. Anyway, you just double click. It loads it up, right? And you hit buy, and then when you're done, you click sell. So just like you would do shares. So on something like Apple, today's Thursday. Let me make sure. Okay. So today's Thursday. So normally you would start. So say Monday, you would do that Friday, next Friday's expiry, same week expiries on like Apple and the Metas and the Nvidias and stuff. But SPYs, they have like 2 days expiries and stuff. So yeah, and it just depends. For swings, of course, you're going to want longer, but day trading, you can just use these. And the common thing is people like to buy either just right outside the money or in the money. These are going to be more volatile for smaller accounts. I recommend somewhere in this area because the delta is going to be smaller. And the Greeks really do not matter that much. The delta is just whatever the delta is how much that option is going to move up or down according to the equity price. So anyway, I got a video of a live trade. I'm about to show y'all with me doing it, and I hope this helps anybody. If any questions, feel free to comment, and please like and subscribe. I got some killer live videos coming for you guys, and yep, thanks for watching. Alright folks, really just watching this action after this huge bad report. This is an old gap fill on a daily chart. Right up in here, a couple gaps actually. So I might give some puts a try. So once you got your chart set up, you want to double click the ask. It's going to load it up. I got a chart connected to it. Okay, I just kind of missed well, we'll see. Didn't quite. We pulled back right, here we go. We pulled back right before the level. If it holds this area, I may not be going short right here. But how to trade options. So if you get in, and it really doesn't matter what strike. Calls to go long, puts to go short, right? So I load up some calls. I got a small account, so I do a little bit out the money to handle the P&L. And so like I got these 252s loaded, and I hit buy.
Opening order filled.
You double click the ask, you hit buy. And I'm just showing for purposes on here. Now, and then you hit sell.
Closing order filled.
Now, in your P&L, see, these price of the contracts are just like price of the shares, but they have their own bid and ask and their own spread. Okay? So, the price of the equity moves these because these prices are, there's a formula that these prices are in that are conjunction with the equity price. So when whatever the equity price does, moves the price of these options. And that's basically how you trade options. All right, if we do a higher low up in here, I'm gonna get in with those calls I just loaded up. You know what? I'm just gonna do a starter here.
Opening order filled.
Looking for a higher low. I got lows to risk off of. We'll add more at lows. I only sold one for the demonstration, so I'm in one right now. I mean, any other time I would kind of be leaning short, but man, it was such a huge reaction on the pre-market. Golly, just kind of makes you think. Plus, almost feel like a higher low is kind of setting up here. Risking off a low, so the way I trade, anywhere from my entry to my risk is adding to get my average better. Now, looks like we're possibly going to pop a little bit. We'll see. It's kind of struggling with this level, right? SPY's kind of struggling with this. But just watching. This is a lower low, so I may be changing my bias here in a second. If it shows it's kind of trending, right? It's kind of got a trend going on here. I want to see if this holds. Kind of got a trend there, so. Still in the 252s. We'll just go ahead and add one, be in 2 contracts. SPY kind of needs to squeeze right here. You need to kind of get a squeeze going on. You got this big of a reaction, you would think shorts were kind of start taking some profits. It's kind of got a bear flag going on right here. Qs as well. Watching Qs. My little red ones are old gaps in the daily chart that needs to be filled. So we'll see. Don't see nothing too much of an indication on the 5-minute chart yet. Just kind of struggling with this little range. Just kind of got an opening range going on. All right, we may be coming down, and I'm in long, so I really need to kind of make a decision here. Do I average down into lows, or do I need will this chart tell me that it's weaker than what I think it's going to be? Struggling with this 9. And we have highs up here. We got the 50 and we got that trend for targets. Needs to squeeze. Come on. All right, taking one off there.
Closing order filled.
Locking a little bit of profit on day, give me cushion. All right, taking one off there. See, look, I hit my target. Now let's see what we're going to do.